Okay, welcome back to the channel, friends. In this video, we will learn some settings, like what settings we can do with the lights. Okay, so first of all, I will tell you that I am using 3ds Max 2023 version, and in this one, I am using Vray settings. Okay, I am using the renderer Vray. Okay. So this is the first thing I want you to be clear with. Some of you are using Corona or some of you are using Lumion, but here I am going to tell you settings for the V-Ray, right? So the very first thing is lights. We are going to work with the light settings in this one. The very first thing is we should have some scene, okay? So we have to create some scene before we can basically put some lights on that scene. So let's say we have to make a kind of temporary room going to the extended primitives into this one. Let's see C extension. Okay, so I am making a kind of wall over here. So once the wall, you like I have randomly created, there is no as a specific dimensions to this one. So once you like, let's say it is deselected anyway, right? It is deselected. You have pressed the escape button. Now nothing is selected on the screen. So once you have selected this box, go to this one, modify. It will tell you all the things whatever the dimension or the parameter you want to change. Let's say uh, a room of size 15 feet by 15 feet by 15 feet. Okay, and into the width you have to give the wall thickness, let's say 9 inch, 9 inch, 9 inch, and the height of the room, let's say 11 feet. Okay, no need to give any segments to this because we are not going to create any smooth surface. If you want to see the segments, press F4 on the key. Now, if I am increasing some segments, you can see on the screen like how the segments are created. So we don't need these one right now because we are not going to create any kind of we can say subtraction into this one or any kind of opening into this one, or we are not going to provide some kind of you can say smooth surface or curved surface. So it is a straight surface. Into the straight surface we don't need segments right now. Okay, so three walls created. See, I am making a very simple room. You can put these settings into your own scene, whatever the scene you are working in. So this is the plane I have created. Segments I don't need. Okay, so any kind of plane, like I want the light to be reflected into this one, right? So one roof is left. Before giving the roof, I will create some kind of opening for this room from where the light will enter in the room. Let's say 15 feet by 0.5 inch. This is the thickness of a glass. Let's say a glass window. Any thickness you can give into this one. Height 11 feet. Right. So I am going to connect. Now, if you want to connect this, I have told in other videos also how you have to exactly connect this thing to the other object. Select the object. See, so follow the mouse. See this one, angle snap toggle. Right click onto this one. First of all, select it. Selecting it means you have turned on the settings. If you again left click on the mouse, it will turn off. So select, first of all, turn it on, then do right click. Okay, now angle should always be 90-degree. Keep this thing in mind. It will not create any kind of error in your drawing. And into the snaps, either you can open the snaps from here also, or you have to select this one also. So it is turned on. Do right click, same settings will get open. Make sure only this one is selected, not any of the other. Only this vertex is selected. So once this thing is done, you can see a plus sign, arrow key. You can see 4 arrows is visible. This means you have picked this one and join it with the corner you want to do. Now you can see, now turn it off. So you can see it is perfectly attached to the wall. Okay, I'm not creating anything as per the building specification. I'm just showing you how you can do the modeling and then you can put the lights. I'm making a very simple room, okay? Nothing very much specific. So if I want to create a roof onto this one, I can turn on this snap to toggle, create box. It will show you the point using plus. You can see the plus. Yes, in this view, you can see the plus sign. So select this one. It will pick this point also, and you can give little bit thickness to the roof, like any thickness, 5 inches, 6 inches, 10 inches. It's up to you. Okay. My basic motive over here is I have to provide a room with a one side opening. Okay. There are other options, other layouts also for providing the opening, but I'm making the things quite simple for you. So let's say increasing this floor. Okay, into the lights, we will learn about V-ray sun and the other lights like sphere light, rectangular light, okay, dome light. All the light setting will be done. So first thing is you will be creating the setup, right? The very first thing, a very simple thing I have created. Now I will provide camera, right? Go to the top view, turn off the grid if you want by pressing just G key. We know the window is on this side, so I want the camera to be, just see my arrow. Go to the camera, then into the standard, select V-Ray because I am using V-Ray renderer. If you are using, let's say, Corona, there will be an option of Corona renderer or any other renderer. Go to the V-Ray physical camera. From any point, select, hold the button, hold the left key of the mouse and put this focus at any point. Press escape to get out of the command. Now, press C. C means camera. Press C. It will show you the view, whatever you are going to view into this one. Now, this is what is visible from the camera. Now, click on this, select camera. Camera is already selected. See, you can see this value of Z. Increase this value to give some height to the camera, right? Then again click on the camera, select camera target. So camera target, make sure your this is turn on. Okay, this option, arrow key option, you can change this one by W E R. Three buttons are there, very easy. Three buttons are here. W E R, in one of the previous video, basic settings of the modeling, I have explained this thing. By W pressing, you will be into this move command. Pressing E, there will be a rotate command. Pressing R, there will be a resizer command. Okay, so we are into this one. So once this is selected, I can change the view. Again, I'm doing some normal settings, selecting the camera, giving some more height to the camera. Okay. Shift F means you are into the safe view, safe frame view, whatever the real frame that is visible to you, right? So you can see these settings. I have just selected the camera, applied it, and I have reset the directions, right? Now going to this one, V-Ray frame buffer, I will check how the things are going to look like. Starting the interactive renderer, nothing is visible into this one. What is the reason? The reason is we haven't applied any light. So if you are not putting any light, it will be black screen. Turning it off. Now go to top view. Okay, I am into top view. I want some kind of light. So you can see my mouse cursor, click on this one, then select V-Ray. Why? Because our renderer is V-Ray. Now I want to add V-Ray sun. Select on V-Ray sun. From any direction, you can hold and drop it like this. It will ask you that the environment you want to generate. Yes, it will show you the environment of sun. I will tell you what exactly the environment does mean into this one. So by pressing Alt key and the wheel of the mouse, you can rotate the scene. I want the sun to be at some height, so the V-Ray sun is at some height right now. Let's see how the scene is visible. Go to the camera view by pressing C key, V-Ray frame buffer, interactive render. Now you can see the scene is visible because we have added the light. Okay, stopping this interactive render, else it will consume so much performance of your processor. It will slow down the things. Okay, if you will not pause the interactive render. Now I will be applying some material to the things over here, whatever we have created. Press M, the material editor is there. Okay, now press this one. The library browser is provided by the V-Ray. Okay, once you will download or install the V-Ray, the things will be visible something like this. Into the floor, I will give some kind of grass. I will directly drop it to this one. Okay, drag and drop. I will first of all add the materials into this one. Then I need, let's say, the building is made up of concrete. Some kind of concrete I have provided, and I need glass. Into the glass, pick this one. Glass window neutral. Always pick this one. Then I will tell you one more setting. Okay. So three things I need over here. First of all, to the flooring, some kind of grass. Select this one. Assign material. Then this show shaded material. Whatever the material, then it will be visible to you in the scene. Select the wall. Give concrete. So this is made up of concrete. This is also made up of, or you can give any other uh, material to this one as per your choice. So some kind of material has been provided. See, these lines are, the material is visible like this because map is not assigned to this one. I will explain you that one also later. In one of the video I will be making the things, how to set the things with UVW map, right? So select this wall, sorry, the opening, give, assign this material glass. Okay, now you can see it is transparent right now. So going to the C, that is camera view, select V-Ray frame buffer. I am refreshing that one. Now you can see the, the room is made up of concrete. I will zoom it. You can see, right? And this is glass opening. Now little bit it is visible, it is showing the reflection also. If you want to see the reflection in a better way, there is a thing. Always apply plants or something in front of the scene so that the reflection is visible. Going to the Cosmos browser provided by the V-Ray. Those who have installed, they know this thing. Go to vegetation, trees. Where you are getting these blue tick, that means that these are already downloaded in your history. Let's say I am importing by arrow, clicking onto this green arrow, you are importing that thing into your scene. Once this notification is invisible or it will fade away, that means the material is transported to the scene. You can see the glass is in this direction, so I will be applying the tree in front of it. Select this one. Make sure into the default shading Viewport background gradient color is selected for better visibility. 2 or 3 trees I will be adding. Okay, now clicking onto the camera, then again onto the V-Ray frame buffer, refresh. Now you can see the glass effect is there, right? And one video I have uploaded, you can see my video list, into which 4 different type of glass I have explained how you can create frosted glass, transparent, colored, gradient glass, highly reflective glass, mirror. So in one of the video I have explained all the settings for this one, right? So you can see glass effect is there with the V-Ray sun, right? So you can, one more thing, right? Let me set the camera. Mm, Select the camera, give some height to the camera. Okay. Now let's see, the scene is little bit affected, right? So you can see this one. Now one thing I want to show over here, going to two views. This is the scenic view, right? And this is top view, into which I want to show you the shadow of the tree. Let's say, yeah. Now you can see everyone that the shadow, how the shadow is visible in the scene. Okay, we can change the shadow or sharpness also in the scene. The method is stop this one. Now uh, select sun. So I have selected the sun, various sun. Go to its settings. During the modifier, you can see size multiplier. Bigger is the size, more hazy will be the shadows. So by default the size multiplier is 1. If I will increase this one to 5, you can see the change in the shadow. Let me go to the scene. See, now see the shadow of the tree. I will show you by uh, making comparison in the scene. Mm, First of all, the scene was at 1. Okay, you can see the shadow right now, right? And to the comparison window, I will show you the difference. Let us first render the scene. For a quick render, I will reset the size 800 by 6. That is good. Bucket voice. We don't need this much. I will, in one of the video, I will make this a video onto the settings also. The normal settings which you need. Vray denoiser, yes. Now the render time will be dependent on what is the system configuration you are having. Okay, the graphic card and the many other things. Now you can see these shadows. Okay, now I am adding this scene. The scene has been added over here. Why I have added over here from this? Because I want you to see the comparison. Now minimizing this, into this I will select Vray sun. Again I will increase the multiplier 5, right? Window. Now again creating the another render. You can see it will take few seconds more. Okay, now I will add this one also, right? And size multiplier, if I will reduce to 0.5, the shadow will be sharp enough. Yes, now I will show you the difference. Like what difference will be there by changing the size multiplier of the sun. Okay, adding the third one also. Now first of all I will create the first one is our A and second is B1, right? Now you can see the difference in the shadow. Just see the shadow on the floor, on the ground. Just see. On the left side, the multiplier is 1, and on the right side, the multiplier is 5. Okay, so as you increase the multiplier, the shadow will become more blur. Okay, it is up to you. I can give this difference. You can see the difference. On the left side, it is 0.5, and on the right side, it is 1. Okay, so you can see the difference. So this is how you can do the settings in the scene. This is the very first setting, and for the other lights I will create another video. For this video we will be only working with the sun only, okay, because the video will become quite long, so I will make another video for the lights differently. This is just for Vray sun. Now you can see into this scene, we will be deleting this one. Okay, in this scene, for that one we need to change the angle. Mm, okay, something like this. Now let's see our scene, what changes are there in our scene. Okay, now I want you to understand some of the settings in the sun. Vray sun is selected and this window is open, right? Now you can see if you will disable this sun, you can see the difference. The light is there, the environment is there, but the direct light from the sun is not there, right? If I will enable this one, you can see the difference. Okay, so it is the demand of the scene, what type of scene you want to create. Now into the sky model, these are some of the settings which you can use for your scene. Okay, prism at there are little bit differences into the sky. Into CI clear, there is a little bit different. Overcast, you can see, right? So you can change these settings as per your requirement. Okay. And ground albedo is this gray color. If I am increasing this to the, you can see the ground albedo. Okay. So it is up to you. Bend angle, horizon, height, all things you can change from here. Now, one good thing over here is we can add clouds also to the scene. Once the clouds are selected, you can see the clouds are there into the scene, and the same clouds are visible into the reflection of the glass also. Ground shadows you can see of the clouds if you want to do. The density is 0.5 means 50%. If I am making it 0.8, you can see. If I am making 1, you can see the clouds are more dense. So from these settings you can work as per you want. The variety, the different type of clouds, 0.8, cirrus clouds, which kind of clouds you want, right? Height, at what height you want the clouds to be. By minimum it is, these clouds are visible at like 500 meters, or you can increase the height to much more, right? So this is some of the basic settings you can do with the sun. If I am in the running scene, I am changing the direction of the sun. You can see the sun is at the bad side, right? See how the things are different now. right? So let's say uh, size is 3 and it is set. Okay, the scene will get affected as you change the sun height. It is quite low. See, I hope these settings will be helpful to you to understand the things. Now see how the sun is visible. Now it is quite bright, right? You can play with these settings. Okay, if I am increasing the multiplier to 7, the size of the sun, it is quite good. If I am turn off this, the sun is not visible. So I want the sun to be there in this scene. So rest of the things you can change. So over here, I hope the settings of the Vray sun is clear to you. If still some doubts are there, you can put into the comment box. I will be creating a new video for you, okay, for the different settings of the sun or anything I missed into this video. Do let me know. Okay, I will tell you the settings or whatever the help you will need into the comment box. So thank you for watching this video. We'll be coming back again with a new video of the lights, V-Ray lights into this one, V-Ray light, and we are having so many options. We'll be creating a separate video for these lights. So thank you everyone.